You guys, I have to tell you something that happened to me last night before I was going to bed. Like, I was all snoogled up in bed and I was just about to read a little bit before I fell asleep, and I was thinking, ooh, I really want a snack of some kind, like, I'm just kind of hungry for something. And the lady that I live with, her name is Cassie, she had the TV on, and I heard a commercial on the TV, and the commercial sounded like this. It said, "It's late, and I know what you really want is something cool and refreshing." And I thought to myself, yeah, that is what I really want. I want something cool and refreshing. I felt like that voice was talking just to me. And then the commercial kept going, and it said something like, we start with fresh picked berries and we blend it with cool, creamy ice cream. And then we mix it all together and we serve it in a tall cup with fresh whipped cream and a cherry on top. And I thought, oh, a milkshake. That's exactly what I want. How did that commercial know? And then the commercial was not finished. The announcer on the commercial said, "You're not too far away. We have many locations." And one of the locations of the restaurant of this milkshake was right around the corner of my house. Oh, and I thought, oh, that is not too far, and I can walk right there and have a milkshake for a late night snack. Well, it might not have been the healthiest choice of mine, but did you see how that commercial really talked to me, and it convinced me that I needed a milkshake, even though my brain was saying maybe a milkshake right before bed is not the best idea. The commercial was so convincing. You guys, yesterday we started talking about writing reviews and how it is to convince somebody of something or to make them see your opinion of something. So today we're going to keep working on that, but we're going to really talk about how writers, when we write reviews, we include all the important information that you need to convince your reader. Like, the commercial didn't just say, "This is the best milkshake in the world." It actually told me where to go to get the milkshake, which, I was ready to go and get. So when you write your review, you want to use a voice that talks right to the reader. You got to think about, who am I trying to convince in this writing? And you want to talk right to them. You want to explain to them what your topic is, and you want to explain to them where to find it and when to go get it. Those are the three things that you want to do. And in fact, yesterday, I know we touched on this. We talked about, where's my note? We talked about, when you're giving all of your reasons, how you want to include the important information. So today, I want you to reread the writing that you did yesterday. We do this in school all the time. You're so used to this. I want you to reread that writing that you did yesterday, and I want you to make sure that you included the important information. I want you to make sure you included what you're talking about, where you go to get it, and when should you use it, okay? So, parents, put me on pause for a second, and I want them to go ahead and read their writing from yesterday and just see if they did that. They don't have to correct it yet. Just go see if you did it, and then come back to me. All right. I hope your parent put you on pause, and now you're back. I want you to listen to a review that I did on Johnny's Donuts. You ready? I said like this. I said, Johnny's Donuts. What do you guys know Johnny's Donuts? It's right there on 4th Street. It's so good. They're open for delivery and takeout also. Yummy. So this is what I said. Johnny's Donuts is a good place for a treat. There are lots of flavors and lots of different kinds. Johnny's Donuts is good to go with a friend. What do you think? Good? Oh, not so good? You mean I didn't list lots of reasons and convince you that Johnny's Donuts is good? Let's see. What could I say? Let's imagine that the readers are people out there who need a bite to eat and they want like a little treat. What would they need to know? If I were talking to Miss Atkinson and I said, hey, sister, I want to tell you about Johnny's Donuts, do I think that I would just say, it's a good place for a treat. There are lots of flavors and toppings, and it's good to go with a friend? No, I think if I were talking to Miss Atkinson, I would probably use a friendlier voice, and I would probably say something like this. I'd say, ooh, sister, did you know about Johnny's Donuts? It's so delicious. There are so many different kinds of donuts. You can go in there, and you can get the kind of donut that just has sugar glaze on the top, or you can get donuts with sprinkles. It's true. It's true. I think that would be a better way to convince Miss Atkinson that Johnny's Donuts is a good place to go. You know, I could say something like this. I could say, you know, I'm from Mississippi and I've had a lot of donuts in my lifetime, but the best donut I have ever had is Johnny's Donuts. Do you think that's better than Johnny's Donuts is a good place to go for a treat and they have lots of flavors? Right? Doesn't that make you want to go a little bit more? It's the best I've ever had. What about this? I could say, if you love donuts as much as I love donuts, then I know you're going to really love Johnny's Donuts. It's super delicious and there are so many choices. I think that's better. Okay, so instead of saying Johnny's Donuts is a good place to go for a treat, I'm just going to remember in Writer's Workshop, we don't erase our work. We just cross out. So I'm just going to cross that out. And I'm going to say, instead of that, I'm going to say, I think I'm going to go with, if you love donuts, then I know you'll love the donuts at Johnny's Donuts. They are super delicious. Now, do I want to just say Johnny's Donuts is a good place to go with a friend? Well, you know what? I know if I really want people to go to Johnny's Donuts, then I need to actually tell them where Johnny's Donuts is. And for right now, I probably should tell them that they're not allowed to go inside and like hang out with people. But usually you could. Ooh. And I could add information like this. Like, you know, a lot of people think that you only can get donuts in the morning because people eat them for breakfast. But I know that Johnny's Donuts is open all the way until the afternoon, so you can go there after school and get a good snack. How about that? Like the time that they're open, would that be a good thing to add in my review? Yeah. So you guys, I want you to think, today when you're writing your review, I want you to think about who you're writing it for, and I want you to make sure that you've put really good information in there, okay? I want you to, before you start writing, I want you to really imagine your friend sitting beside you, and imagine what you would tell your friend about the thing that you're reviewing. Okay, I hope you're starting to make a list of all the things that you can review. So all during the day, when you see something, you think of something, you run back and put it on your list. So today, either pick a new thing off of your list to review and go ahead and think about that important information and think about the voice that you're using to share that important information. So pick a new thing, or if you really want to, go back to what you were writing yesterday and reread it and add the information. But remember, in Writer's Workshop, we don't erase. We just cross out and write above, or you can try to make your own revision strips at home. All right? Happy writing, everybody. I want you to go and I want you to focus on writing for at least 20 minutes, because remember, writers, we write a little, read a little, write a little, read a little, write a little, read a little, write a little more. Okay, love you.